Share, comment, subscribe, like, or dislike to my channel, please. Share, comment, subscribe, like, or dislike to my channel, please. Don't forget to hit the bell because you will never know when I come out with another video. Share, comment, subscribe, like, or dislike to my channel, please. Share, comment, subscribe, like, or dislike to my channel, please. Don't forget to hit the bell because you will never know when I come out with another video. Don't forget to hit the bell because you will never know when I come out with another video. Share, comment. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for coming. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today I'm going to be testing out this mini chopper that I got from Walmart in the clearance section. I'm going to be testing it out to see why they returned it back to the store. It's been open and used already. I'm just going to test it out to see how it works. So let's get started. I'm going to start with this bell pepper first. I cut them pretty big. I don't think this whole thing will fit in there, but if you have to cut it any smaller than this, then you might as well cut the whole thing and get it over with a knife. So I'm going to start with the bell pepper first. And the easy way to figure out how to get this on here is sit it on here, then lock it in place. Then once you get your stuff in it, whatever you're going to use, I'm just going to break it. Then you put the top on. Then you gotta put it on till you hear it snap. I think it's on there. My hand's wet. Okay, now let's plug it up. Now let's see. Oh, that's so nice. But I think it's too fine. Too small. Okay. I can see that. That's what it looking like. That is too small. Okay, let's do some more. This is my first time ever using this. I did not realize I did not have it on there all the way. That's why I could not get it to sit flush. This is my first time ever using something like this. I'm used to cutting my food by hand. Once I realized what I was doing wrong, I solved the problem, I think. That is the tricky part, because you gotta get to lock in place. Okay, let me see, can I get some of these little ones out?
It's really fine. Too small. Unless you're making salsa. This will do. But right now that look too fine. I gotta get some of this out because it won't close back up with this in it since I moved it. Now, see, now it's locked in place. Put that back in there. Put these back in here. Now, let's see, can I get this back on here? You gotta lock it in place. Now let's see, is it ready? If you're doing it any longer, you're probably making soup. Try to take the top off without taking the whole thing out. Never mind. See? If you do it any longer, you probably would make it soup. Because it's so small. I think I better off cutting this with my hand. If I'm planning on freezing it. I mean, you can freeze this too. If you want it any bigger, I'm quite sure you probably need to put smaller pieces in it. So that you ain't gotta be worried about trying to cut all of them. Now let's see. I got one piece in there. Let's see if I can get that bigger. You gotta make sure it clicks. That's how you know it's locked in place. It's the same. Oh, can you see that? Gotta lock it in place. It works. You have to do smaller batches at a time. So I think this is only for like a single person home that's chopping up food just for one person, not for a family. I mean, you can have a big family too, but you had to be chopping up a lot of pieces. You had to be chopping up a lot of pieces to get what you need for your food. So now we're gonna start with tomato. See, I can deal with tomato and bell pepper together, but I can't deal with onion in my tomato and bell pepper. Now I can deal with those in my onion, but I can't stand the onion being my tomato and bell pepper because it all depends on what you put in the tomato and bell pepper in. You might not want onion in that food, so that's why I'm doing the onion last. That's why I didn't do it first. Okay, gotta make sure it snaps. I don't know about the tomato part. It's not doing it with the tomato. It's getting a little too watered down, the tomato. Let me cut it. Because it ain't doing too much with tomato. Because the blade is really not touching it. See, the blade really didn't touch it. Just only a little bit in here. I'm going to try a little piece. Okay. Okay. Now that did. You gotta do a small piece of tomato. Like this size. To get this. I mean, that'd probably be okay if you don't need a lot. But then it'd be just be wasting dishes because you could just cut that up with your hand. Then it's a little waterish. Now, if you're making salsa, this would be good for the recipe. But then if you're making a big batch, this little thing right here won't. You don't need this little thing. No. It's not catching the tomato. See, that's what it looked like with that one. I don't know. What you think? Y'all leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Is that something you'll want? I think if you do like a big batch, the food will get too watered down because you've been constantly chopping it. I don't think I want it watered down. Now I'm gonna try this big piece right here. I'm gonna try this big piece and see how much it cut up. Okay, let's see. It's locked in place. Let's see. Stop. because it's getting water. See? And it didn't really touch it that much. See? That's what it looking like. It didn't really touch it that much. I'm not keeping because it might come in handy one day. I don't see no use for it now, but one day it might come in handy. I'm gonna try this one more time. See how much it cut off. The blade is not even touching it. It's just flopping around like a fan just blowing it, like a fish out the water. I don't know if y'all can see that. The blade is not even touching it. But okay, we're gonna move on to the onion because the tomato ain't working. Gotta separate those so I can freeze those. Now I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this small piece right here, but I have to break it up because it's too big. It's not like the tomato and the bell pepper. Now we're gonna see how much. I'm gonna show you how much I put in here. That's how much I put in there. Now we're gonna see how much it's gonna break up. Oh Lord, see can I get this back on here? Let me move this onion. Let me take this out right. Let me take these back out right quick. Cause I gotta make sure the blade's down. Begin to agree. I'm trying to put this top on. Okay. Now, moment of truth. Let's see how much you're gonna cut up the first try. Okay. See how? I don't know if y'all can see that. Now let's try it again. Let's see. Now the onion's okay. I can deal with the onion. Because I like my onions a little big. I don't know if y'all can see that. Ooh, my hand gonna smell like onion. See? I like mine a little big. I'll put these in here. Okay, let's do a couple more. Gotta figure out how to lock this thing in place. It's so confusing. Okay. I put the blade back in there. We're gonna do this one. You have to break it up. Now, put the top back on it. Make sure you hear it click. Then you Okay, I like this too. A little fine. Hope y'all can see that. Yeah, that's a little smaller. I like that. A little too small, but it'll do. Put the blade back on. I don't know if I probably don't have to cut it since I'm breaking it up. Let me see. I don't know. See if they're gonna work. See how much it chops up. Might be a little too fine because I did it a little too long. Oh, you got little snowflakes. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I hope y'all can. That's how the onion look. Okay. So, I mean, this I give it a 10 for the onion because they do a good job with the onion. Now the bell pepper was a little too fine. I like my bell pepper a little big. So when it's fine like that, you have to cut up a lot of them just to get a bag full. Okay, we're gonna do the rest of this onion and then yeah. Now we're gonna try this big piece. This big piece. But you can't put the whole thing in there now. You know that. Let's put the blade back in there first. Because you're gonna be able to get none chopped up without that. See, the only thing about this is when you put a lot in there, and if you don't really want it, you don't want it that fine like that or that small, then a lot of it won't get chopped up because you didn't let it chop up long enough. I'm about to break this one up. Okay. Now let's see what it do. I had to chop it a little longer because a lot of it wasn't getting cut. Okay, I don't want them too small. Because then it started getting watered down. It missed a little bit, but you know, for the onion, I give it a 10 because I can deal with this onion. Now with the bell pepper, I give it an 8 because I like my bell pepper a little bigger. But if you're making salsa, if you're making salsa, then the bell pepper and tomato, I give it a 10 because you need it that small. But it still did a good job with the bell pepper and tomato. It just I don't like mine that small. Now they did an excellent job with the onion. Now, the thing about it is with the onion, you're not gonna be able to get all your onion out of here. Only thing about it with this onion, you're not gonna be able to get all your onion out of here because a lot of it gonna be stuck to the bottom. Okay. Now we're gonna do this last onion. Let's see, can I get this whole thing in here? Let's see if it's gonna close. If not, then I have to do two trips. Okay. Now let's see what it's gonna do. It's a little bigger. See, that's what it looking like. I'm gonna take the blade out. It missed this piece right here. Missed that piece. But that's what it looking like. Yeah, missed a couple pieces. But not bad. Not bad at all. Y'all leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. If you got one of these, leave a comment and tell me how you use yours, what you use it for. If you like it or don't like it, leave a comment. Tell me if you want to. Now, this, I give it a 10 because it do what it's supposed to do. The blades okay, but the blades are pretty small. See, blades, oh, this onion burned my eyes. The blades are pretty small, but it do an excellent job for what you need it for. Now, I haven't tried the potato. I haven't tried the potato because I'm quite sure it should be able to cut a potato. But I give it a 10 because it do what it's supposed to do. Okay. Thank you for watching to the end. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you like. Bye-bye.